Okay, just close your eyes. And take some deep breaths in through the nose and out through the nose. Just try to put any thoughts or worries or noises that perhaps you can hear just to one side and focus solely on your breath. And just notice the sensation as you breathe in through the nose and out through the nose, fully filling the lungs and then fully expelling as well till every last breath is out. Really slowing down that breath and just taking your whole focus to it. Consciously push your shoulders down, make sure you're not holding them up. And just gently relax the features of the face. Allow the jaw to hang slightly so you know that your jaw's not clenching. Feel the muscles softening in your face. We're going to take 3 deep breaths in and then sigh out through the mouth. So if you all want to breathe in together, in through the nose, and then sigh out through the mouth. Twice more. Keeping your eyes closed, just bring your hands to heart center in Namaskar Mudra. Tuck the chin, elongating the back of the neck. Just take a breath here. And then open your eyes with a downward gaze. Pause. And then release your hands down. Bring the legs out and let's start to warm up the body. Okay, we'll start as we normally do at the tips of our toes and work our way up to our heads, our jattis. Okay, so wiggle the toes to begin with. And then start circling into the ankles. Going clockwise and then anti-clockwise. And then give those toes a wiggle again. And then try to separate your toes as wide as you can take them. And then squeeze them together. Twice more. Separate, squeeze, separate, squeeze, separate, and squeeze. Give the legs a shake. Okay, and then breathe in as you flex the toes, bringing those toes back towards you, lifting at the chest, and then exhale as you point. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Take your legs out towards the edge of your mat. And then breathe in as you bring the toes all the way in towards the floor. And then exhale, take them back out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And Give the legs a shake and bring them back to center. Okay, and then just start bringing the knees up to the chest, getting some movement into our knee joints, hip joints. And then bring it out to the sides. And then back to center. And then take hold of your right leg and just point and flex those toes. Easing out any clicks that you might hear. I don't know if you can hear mine. And then circle into the ankle as well. Both ways, always balance. Then take that circling into the knee. Both ways. And then take hold of that foot from the inside and extend the leg out. And then once you're extended, don't worry if your knee's bent or however's comfortable for you. Extend as much as you can and then just start opening out into that hip. You can either have your hand on your hip or you can have it on the floor to steady yourselves. And then hold the leg out. Look in the opposite direction of your leg, breathe. Nice straight spine, sit tall. And then bring the leg over, taking hold with your opposite hand and stretch that leg out. You'll feel it along the side of the leg. Bring your right hand to floor and look over your shoulder. Wake up that left leg if it's the left foot, if it's not, no floppy feet. Breathe. Don't hold your breaths. And then release the leg down. Gently have a shake. And then take hold of your left leg and just flex and point those toes. Circle into the ankle. Both ways, easing out those clicks. And then take the circling into the knee. Both ways. And then take hold of the foot, the left foot with the left arm from the inside and extend and stretch. Okay. And then start opening out. Remember, your right hand can be either on your hip or on the floor, wherever's comfortable for you. Keep breathing, don't hold your breaths. And then hold the leg out. Look over your right shoulder and breathe. And then release as you take hold of the foot with your right hand. Left hand comes to floor and stretch that leg out, feeling along the outer side of the leg. Wake up those right toes. Left arm to floor, look over the shoulder, breathe. And release. Bring the foot down. Give the legs a shake. And then bring yourself into Baddha, the bonded feet pose, soles of the feet together. And holding on to your toes or your ankles, see where it's comfortable, just bounce those knees. Close your eyes, sit tall, nice straight spines. Breathe. Just releasing into the hips. And breathe in, lift the knees up high. And then exhale as you push them as far down as you can. Hold here and keep breathing. Pushing your knees down. Nice straight spines. Breathe. And then release. Release the legs. Bring them out in front. Just give them another little shake. And then let's just inhale as we lift the arms up. Really pushing up. And then exhale, fold forward. Hold here, Paschimottanasana, forward fold. Hold. Then inhale, lifting, coming all the way up, and exhale the arms down. Keeping the spine nice and straight, just sit with your legs out in front of you. Okay, and let's just circle into our shoulders. Both ways. And then bring your hands heart center. Inhale, taking the arms all the way up. Interlace the fingers, push up. And then point your toes. Breathe. And release. Bring yourself into comfortable cross-legged. Easy pose. Okay, and let's just circle into the torso. Just getting some movement at the pelvis and groin and around our solar plexus. Both ways. And then bring yourself back to center. Raise the arms up. And then exhale down. Inhale. Anjali Mudra. Exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Take the right arm to the left thigh. And just take a gentle twist as you look towards the back of the room. And release. Left arm to right thigh, right arm behind, take a twist. Breathe. And release. Inhale, take the arms up. Anjali Mudra, push up. Left arm comes down. And then just stretch over, taking the stretch into the side of the body. Try not to let your knees lift, only go as far as you can with your knees still on the floor. Breathe. And then bring yourselves back up, Anjali Mudra. Right arm to floor, left arm over. Breathe, keeping those knees on the floor. And release. Raise both arms up and exhale down. Just take the hands onto the shoulders. Let's just circle into the shoulders. So bring those elbows together, keeping them together as long as you can, and then separating as you take them round. And do 3 this way. And then when you come back to center and you've done your 3, take it backwards, but bring the elbows together and then come down. One more. And release. Give the arms a shake. Shake everywhere. Clean up. Yoga dance. Energize your space. And just loosen the body. Okay, and then breathe in, bring it all down. And whoosh out. Okay. Bring those legs back out in front, give them a shake. Have some water. And let's bring ourselves round into Chaturpada. We're going to do some leg lifts and arm lifts just to loosen up the back. Okay, so first of all, just have your wiggle, loosen the shoulders, back, hips, pelvis. Just rocking, maybe a little circle if you need to. But remember, if you go one way, make sure you go the other way as well. And then bring yourselves back to center. Okay, and we'll start with the right leg. And we're just going to inhale, lifting the right leg as high as we can. And then exhaling back to the floor. Twice more. Inhale, lift. Exhale down. Inhale. And exhale. Left leg, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Right arm, inhale it forwards, lifting. And then exhale down. Inhale. Try and keep it forwards, not out to the side. One more. Right arm, inhale, lift. And exhale down. Left arm, inhale, lift. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Push yourselves back into Shashanka, arms outstretched. Forehead to floor. Remember, if it's uncomfortable like that, you can bend your elbows and rest your arms on your rest your head on your forearms if you want to. So just find the one that's comfortable for you, and let's just take a few breaths here. And then when you're ready, bring yourself up into Chaturpada, back into your four-footed. Tuck your toes underneath and bring yourself up to kneel, leaving your toes tucked if you can, and just put a little pressure on the soles of the feet. Inhale, lift the arms, and then exhale to the heart. And then inhale straight up, Anjali Mudra, and then exhale the arms to the floor. Lift the knees, take in the balance, bring the hands to heart, Breathe. And then let your hands come down. You're going to stay here now and you're going to try to bring your right leg out in front of you. Okay? And then bring your hands to heart and take a breath. Pause. You will wobble, don't worry. And release. Bring the foot back. Okay? And then take the left leg out. Find your balance. And then when you're ready, bring your hand to heart center, take a breath. And release. Bring the toes back into the balance. Bring your hands to heart. Engage your tummies. And push yourself up into standing, all the way up. And release the arms down, heels come to floor. All right, give the body a shake. All right, wiggle those toes. Make sure you're not holding on to any tensions in the toes. Okay, and then we're just going to inhale, lifting the hands up as high as we can. And then exhale, fold forwards. Okay, now wherever you are, I think most people have got their hands quite far down. If you can't quite reach the floor, don't worry, I want you to bend your knees, all right? So that you can take hold of your big toes with your fingers. Okay? And just hold here, even if your knees are bent. And then if your legs aren't straight, I want you to try to straighten them a little bit. And just breathe here as you hold on to your big toes. Forward fold. And then release those toes and gently uncurl the spine, vertebrae by vertebrae, as you bring yourselves back up to standing. Just circle into the shoulders with both arms. Go both ways. And then just move from side to side. Just releasing. And then place your hands on your hips and just circle into the hips. Keep breathing. Sigh out if you need to. Don't hold on to anything. Make sure you go both ways. And then bring yourself back to center. Place your hands in the small of your back. And then just breathe in as you squeeze those shoulder blades together and lift at the chest. And release. Just dip the head and just circle into the neck, doing 3 one way and 3 the other. Maybe keep your eyes open, just in case there's any dizziness. But just circle into that neck. Make sure you go both ways. And then bring yourself back to center. Turn your palms forward, look at your alignment, find your samastiti. Feet firmly on the floor. Tailbone tucked, tummies engaged, shoulders down. Relax the jaw and just breathe here, grounding yourself. Samastiti, standing pose. Breathe, eyes closed, and just gently rock forwards, backwards, side to side, and really find your equal standing pose where your weight is equally distributed on both sides. Gently rock side to side, forwards, backwards, with your eyes closed so that you're feeling it, not seeing it. Keep breathing. And then just open your eyes and bring yourself to the top of your space. Have some water if you need to. Okay. So I want you to, with a big circle, take the arms as wide as you can, bringing them up into Anjali Mudra. Looking towards your thumbs and then bend your knees. Opening the arms wide, swoop them round and bring them down to the floor as you straighten those legs in a forward fold, tucking the head. Inhale, look forward, straightening the back and preparing to step your right foot back and your left foot to join it. Bottoms down, lift the head. You can either come straight down to floor or bring your knees down and bring yourself all the way down. Untuck the toes and then push yourselves up into Bhujanga. Tuck the toes and lift yourself into Merivasana. Pushing your heels down towards the floor, separating the shoulders, lifting at the hips. Take 5 deep breaths here, in through the nose and out through the mouth if you want to, or just in and out through the nose. Just 5 really deep breaths. Step your right foot forward, okay? And make sure your stance is strong as you bring your hands to your heart and push yourself up, lifting Anjali Mudra. And then exhale, fold back down. Hands come to floor. Step the right foot back to join. And then you can either come straight down or bring your knees down to floor, all the way down, untuck the toes and push yourselves up into Bhujanga. Tuck the toes and then lift yourselves into Merivasana. Take 5 deep breaths. Lifting at the hips, pushing those heels towards the floor. Step the left foot forward, right heel comes to floor. Make sure your stance is strong. Bring your hands to heart and lift yourselves up, taking the hands into Anjali Mudra. And then exhale as you fold back forwards, bringing your hands to floor. And step your left foot back into Chaturanga, bottoms down, head lifted. And then either come straight down or bring your knees down, uncurl those toes and come all the way down. Inhale as you push up into Bhujanga. And then exhale, lifting at the hips, tucking those toes and bringing yourself into Merivasana. 5 deep breaths. Leading with the right foot as we have been. Step the right foot forward first, left foot to join it. Forward fold. Bend at the knees. Bring the hands to heart center as you inhale. Keeping your knees bent. And then exhale as you come all the way up and circle the arms round in a big circle. Bring your hands to heart and exhale, release. Take a breath. Feel the warmth. And let's just repeat that now. We're using the left hand side as our lead. So, breathing in, inhale, lift the hands up and bend the knees. Take a breath. And then exhale as you take the arms wide and fold yourselves forward. Bend the head, bringing the head towards the knees, forward fold. Inhale as you lift the head and bend the knees slightly, bringing your hands to floor so you can step your left foot back and your right foot back to join it. Bottoms down, head lifted. And then exhale, either coming all the way down or bringing your knees first and come down. Untuck those toes and then push up into Bhujanga. Tuck those toes and lift at the hips as you bring yourself into Merivasana. Breathe 5 deep breaths here. Look towards your hands and step the left foot forward, right heel down, nice strong stance. Bring your hands to heart center as you lift up, Anjali Mudra. And then exhale, fold back down. Step the left foot back into Chaturanga, head up, bottoms down. And then bring your knees down and come all the way down. Inhale as you lift up into Bhujanga, toes uncurled. And then tuck those toes as you lift back into Merivasana. Take 5 breaths. And then step the right foot forward, left heel down, hands to heart, Namaskar. And lift yourselves all the way up, lifting the hands to Anjali Mudra. And then exhale as you fold back down. Step the right foot back. Inhale, lift the head, drop the bottom. And then exhale as you bring yourselves down. And then push yourselves up into Bhujanga, toes uncurled. Tuck those toes, lift at the hips, back into Merivasana. Take 5 breaths. Leading with the left, step the left foot forward, right foot to join it, forward fold. Bend those knees, bring the hands to heart and lift. And then straighten the legs and open the arms with a big circle. Inhale the hands to heart and then exhale. Take a breath. Take a step back on your mat. Find your Samastiti, your standing pose. Breathe. Feel that warmth. You should all feel warm now. And then bring yourself back to the top of your space if you're not already. Step your left foot back. Okay, keep your hips facing forwards. Okay, and then raise. If you've got your right leg should be forward. Raise your right arm, left arm back, left leg back. Okay, check your alignment. Make sure your shoulders are straight. Make sure you're not holding them up here. Consciously push them down. Palms face down. Okay, no tummy sticking out as well. Engage the core. Tuck the tailbone and bend that front knee. The warrior pose, Viraya Asana. Okay, pause, look towards the fingertips. Breathe. Drop the left arm down, but don't put pressure on the leg. It's just resting. And then inhale, turning the palm to face you as you lift up. And then exhale, bringing that elbow to knee and swooping that left arm over, taking the stretch into the side of the body. Breathe here. Let's do that as a Kriya now. So you're going to inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Twice more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, bringing yourself back to your warrior, back to your Viraya. Okay, straighten those legs. And then just turn your toes so that you're facing, your legs are wide and your hips are square. And just release the arms, just give them a shake. Okay. And then turn your right toes forward, step back up to the top of your space, and then step your right foot back. I'm going to just swizzle myself round so that you can see me, but your right foot is now back and your left foot is forward. Okay. Left arm comes up, right arm comes back. Okay, breathe, bend that front knee. Looking towards your fingertips, relax the shoulders down, warrior. No bellies. Tuck that tail. And then inhale as you lift. And exhale, bring that elbow down, swoop the right arm over. Breathe. And let's follow the Kriya now. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, bring yourself back up to your warrior. Take a breath. Check your alignment. Straighten that front knee. And swizzle the toes so that you can give your arms a shake. Just circle into those shoulders. Release the shoulders both ways. And then bring yourself back up to the top of your space. Okay, step the left foot back. Have a nice strong stance, okay? I'm going to demonstrate what we're going to try and do. We're coming into the Ardha Asana, the half moon. All right, so a little bit of balancing, nothing to worry about. It's not an easy one though, so I'll excuse my wobbling, but it's a good one to do. It takes a nice focus. All right, so what you'll do is you'll bend that front knee and bring your arm down towards the floor. All right, you can bring both hands down if you want to, if you don't feel you've got the balance. And then you're going to be trying to lift that back leg and then lift your arm as well. And breathe there. You're straightening that front leg as much as you can. And then coming back down with control. All right, guys? So let's do that together. So your left leg is back, right leg is forward. Nice strong stance. Make sure your feet, that you feel strong on your feet, all right? Bend that front knee and bring your hands, perhaps bring both hands down to floor so that you can find some balance there, okay? Then start lifting with that back leg and straightening with the front. Finding your balance. Keep breathing. Breath will give you balance. And then when you feel you've got some balance, open out with that left arm. Breathe. Keep breathing. And release when you can. Bring yourselves back up. And just give the legs a shake. Release any tensions. And then coming back up to the top of your space, take your right foot back and bring the weight into your left foot. Okay, bend that front knee. Bring both hands down towards the floor. And then you're trying to lift that back leg, straighten the front. And then when you feel you've got your balance, try to open out with the arm. Find a focus. Lift. Breathe and release. Bring yourselves back up and give the body a shake. Okay, just have a little circle into those hips. Both ways. And then just have a waft. I don't think there's a specific term for this. And then circle into the shoulders. Both ways, remember. And a little last shake before you bring yourself back to the top of your space. Have some water if you need to. And let's just inhale, bring our hands to heart center, up into Anjali Mudra. Exhale as you fold forwards. Tuck the head. Breathe here. Take hold of each elbow if you want to, allowing gravity to pull you down, and just breathe here. Breathing into the backs of the legs. And then just allow the arms just to hang. Make sure you're not holding the neck, just let the neck hang as well. Keep breathing. And then lift the head, bring your hands to floor, bend the knees if you need to, and step the right foot back and the left foot back and push yourselves into Meru Asana. Breathing here, lifting at the hips. towards the floor slowly. Untuck those toes and push yourself into Shashanka Asana. Lifting yourselves up. Just stay here, kneeled. If you need to be up here, that's absolutely fine if it's not comfortable for you to sit all the way down. But just circle very slowly into those shoulders. Both ways. And then bring yourself back to center and inhale as you lift and open. And then exhale, bringing your hands back down to the knee. Mindful of your lower backs. Inhale, lift. Exhale. One more, inhale. And exhale. Taking our focus into our shoulders now. You can either stay kneeled, or if you prefer, you can bring yourself into cross-legged. Okay. And then I want you to raise the hands up and just place them behind your head. And then inhale as you squeeze those shoulder blades together, taking the elbows backwards, and then exhale as they come forward. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Bring your hands up into Anjali Mudra on an inhale. Push up and then exhale. Allow the arms to come behind. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Release the arms down, release the legs, and take them out on the floor. Having your fingertips facing forwards. On an inhale, I want you to lift with the hips, lifting as high as you can, and you can either keep the neck in line with the spine or allow the head to fall. Breathe. And release. Bring the hips back down. Bend the knees, and just to counterpose that, just lift at the knees. Straighten those legs as much as you can. And release the arms and breathe. Nice straight spines. Look towards your toes. Breathe. And release. Allowing yourself to come to lie down on the mat. Keep those knees bent. And just take a moment. And then just inhale as you lift the hips as high as you can. Coming all the way up to tiptoes, clasp the hands if you want to. Squeeze those shoulder blades together, really lifting at the hips. Breathe. And then release the body down. Take the knees onto the chest and just have a little circle on that lower back. Both ways. And then bring yourself back to center and allow the soles of the feet to come together and the knees to just fall away. Place your hands on your hips and just breathe here. Allowing the body to slow, allowing the breath to slow. Stretch the legs out on the mat and take the arms up over the body as you take that full body stretch. Breathe in as you do this. Point those toes and then exhale as you bring the arms back down and flex the toes. Inhale, lift, point. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Just rock the head from side to side. Don't hold into any tensions in the neck. And let's just prepare for our relaxation. So if you need a blanket, grab yourselves a blanket, have a sip of water, and just find your Savasana. And just take some deep breaths here. We're just going to take these moments and take them quite quietly as a moment of reflection. And just allow the thoughts to pop into your mind and then pop out. But just remember to keep your body and your breath steady. And just consciously make sure that you're not holding on to tensions. Scan through your body, noticing any sensations, noticing how you feel after your practice. And just keep your breath steady. And allow your body to soften with every exhalation. And just reflect. And allow the thoughts to come and to go. Keep breathing. Start to wiggle your toes and your fingers. maybe just rock your head from side to side. Bend the knees. And either just letting them rock and fall from side to side, or bringing them onto your chest and just having a circle around on your lower back. Keep your eyes closed. Keep that sense of calm. And then allow yourself, bring your feet back down to the floor if they're not already. And with your eyes closed, just bring yourself onto your left side and breathe here. And then with your eyes closed, just bring yourself back up to your comfortable seated position. And put your hands into your heart center in Namaskar Mudra. Take 3 deep breaths here at the heart. Just gently open your eyes. And then inhale as you take your hands up into Anjali Mudra. Exhale to the heart. Then Agra Mudra to each other. And exhale. Namaste.